Alright guys, so we are trying to do a stream here. I don't know how it's gonna work, to be honest, because family is around, as you can see, or here, or whatever. So, let's see. Hopefully it's gonna work. Anyway, I'm just gonna do it I'm just gonna try a short stream here. Just see how it works, to be honest. Oh shit. Are you telling me the last wasn't even saved? Okay, I think that's all. Apparently I didn't save before I stopped. That's not a good thing. That's not gonna be a good thing. But let's see where we are. Hopefully it was an autosave, so hopefully it's saved where we want it. So let's see. So anyway, thank you very much for coming. Welcome back. This is the second episode that I'm gonna try to upload on YouTube, and this is our beautiful little hospital. I'm actually gonna run it. Nobody's here already, so let's just run until the morning. We're gonna have 56 new people tomorrow. Every day we actually start the day with pretty much like 3-star or something like that prestige, and then as we're progressing it's gonna go up. So prestige, you cannot expect that it's 100% in the morning. Now let's take a look quickly. It's already, as you can see, the whole hospital is planned out. Okay, so for now everything is under my control. Oh, thank you very much, Hoss 00312. Thank you so much for the follow, my friend. How are you doing? Can you hear and see clearly and everything? Because this thing is actually giving me some weird information. It doesn't show. It did show me that you followed, and I appreciate. No, yeah, it did show me that you followed, but it's still showing me that there is 0 people viewing my channel, which is kind of weird. But that's alright. I think that's not a big issue. So anyway, let's just go on the second day, the next day here. We have 13,518, which means that we don't get some negative in the bottom here. We don't get any problem from having minus money. But at the same time, it's not, I want to be able to pay back the 20,000 here. You see, I still have 20,000 loan. So once I get over 20,000, I'm thinking if I could make enough money that I can pay it back, plus I can pay roughly 11,665, that would be ideal. Then I'm really doing good. Yesterday we made almost 16,000, but after paying everything, we only, it was a bit more complicated day yesterday. Alright, so the clinic opening hours started. This is our emergency department here. This is our internal medicine. This is our orthopedia. For now, only 2 offices, no need for more, because we don't have a lot of people. We have a full lab here, like 1, 2, 3, actually 4, 1, 2, 3 full labs. And we also have a almost full radiology department, so that's good. Okay, let's go. And let's start the hard work. Let me just take a look where it's gonna be. Yeah, okay. Oh, you. Sorry. Okay, it can go a little bit further here. Alright. So what do we have? Nail fungus, athlete foot, iron deficiency. We can actually open this one here. For one thing is for sure, actually I'm trying not to look at this. And by the way, hold on, let's try another one, because I might need some gold, because these people are paying, people paying 135%, which is a very good one. So how about if I treat patients of controlled doctors in intermode? If I treat 20 of them, I don't know if it's per day or all together. That's a good question. If I treat 20 of them, I'm gonna get, instead of 10, I'm gonna have 20 people coming in. So what I'm gonna do, it kind of screwed me up yesterday because I spent too much time on that. Let's try anyway. So let's just say control doctors. I'm gonna have all these doctors controlled. Come on. I'm gonna have all these people controlled, alright? I don't know how the 20 works out, you know? Jessica, Lisa Hall, Sarah, Elizabeth. I definitely want that, and that's it. So I can control 6 people. Let me control all 6 people, and then supposedly all the people we actually fix for that treat is going to be ours. Okay, sounds good. So let's see. I'm definitely gonna just do a physical first. You know what? After physical, I'm actually directly doing a differential diagnosis because this doctor is able to do that, and sometimes it can actually make a difference between these two. Okay, we already have a diagnosis here, 100%, but we do have a lot of other symptoms, so we actually want to take a look. What do we have? If we have a physical, it would give analgesics, physical, cortios, whatever, that's already, we're gonna get that anyway. Neck palpation is just a diet, I don't care. We already got NSAIDs. We already got that. NSAIDs. Okay, so I normally tend to try to send away people from here so that they can go to other departments because they have much less people. Most of my people are actually from the emergency, but let's actually do that. Let's do a physical. Just a physical for now. Okay? And actually, let's do it this way. It looks a bit better. Go to, okay, we already have a diagnosis, otitis extrema. We are in the right department, that I always check it out. However, we might have edema. No, edema, yeah, which I saw. So we're gonna do a physical just to make sure. Odometry, it would give eardrops. We already have eardrops because these ones already telling us that he cannot hear well and whatever. Oh, the swollen ear canal. You already got the eardrops. We might have a fever, so we want to check that. So we're gonna have a physical and the temperature management. And the rest is already there anyway, so. Okay. Okay, so this guy, again, we have a diagnosis already. It would be an internal medicine stuff again. So what do we have? Isn't it the one that we just did? I think so. So I think there is nothing else. We go physical, neck. Yeah, there is nothing we need here. So we're just gonna simply say, okay, infectious, this one, we're gonna have the corticosis, and let's just give him everything else. We have to give him fever, analgesics, yeah, let's do that. Rest. Yeah, whatever, just go everything. Go nuclear on him. Nail fungus, okay, so he couldn't make up the she couldn't make up the difference with the differential, but at least we knew that it's not the third one, which was a totally different thing. So this time we don't have any choice. We're gonna send this poor woman to the lab and check it out. No worries. And the next one. Okay, so temperature, he does have a fever, cool. Physical, I don't know if it came up with anything. Oh, hold on. I think I have to go. Wait. I have to go intern mode here. Yeah, I have to go intern mode here, otherwise it's not gonna count. Hold on. Sorry. We go disable this one. Okay, sorry. Okay, I might. Okay, we probably didn't. The first couple of ones they don't count. Pretty much sure because I didn't treat them in intern mode. But let's see anyway. So this one, we just can have an odometry if you want, and it would give them eardrops, which I think we need to do because this one itself wouldn't have an eardrop. Okay, so let's do an odometry, and then if he has, actually I don't need to do this one. This one is a. This one I'm not controlling this guy, but that's okay. Okay, so this is again one that we don't know which one it is. However, if we had a physical and differential diagnosis, we should know it. So I'm just gonna simply turn it over to this girl. Ah no, let's go to this woman. She's more experienced, and do a physical and differential. Okay, and we're done. Wait, didn't I say intern mode? So I don't know what's the difference. Maybe it's not counting. Maybe it's not counting towards intern mode if I don't have it on, like open like this. I'm not really sure. I'm still learning this game, to be honest. Anyway, so here's diarrhea, excessive flatulence, that sucks. Abdominal cramps. So I would do a physical and abdominal, and we actually don't have a lot of things we need to do. So let's actually start just with those. Let's see what it gets us. Itching can be a lot of things. We have to have a physical, so we know at least where it's itching. Um, you know what? I'm actually gonna go a skin allergy test because last time when I had like this, I did like 15 different inspections, nothing worked, and then it turned out that I had to do something with itching. So let's just try that. Of course, it's gonna take a little bit longer, but whatever. Now, influenza B. Now, two things here. First of all, we're gonna send it for a serological sampling because that's gonna decide which one is which, but at the same time, we don't know if they have a temperature issue. We don't know if they actually they do have nasal inspection. We actually have to check because irritable cough. I'm not sure. Physical we do for sure. Yeah, so basically I do a nasal inspection. I pretty much got everything else here. Okay, now this way, of course, the game is much slower. If I just let it run, I could just let it run and it would be like a day is finishing in like 40 minutes. I mean, yeah, in like 5-10 minutes or something. This way, of course, it takes much longer because I'm actually doing everything. Now, the only thing I didn't do here is ear examination, which I don't need because I would get the antibiotics anyway here. Now, the question here is eardrops, we do have that. Diuretics, I'm not, oh, we actually have that here because we are in the internal department. Okay, so we are good. So all I have to do here is I'm gonna say this is this problem. Now this one is an internal department one that I'm not controlling, so I'm just gonna let him do his thing. Okay, then we just got through this customer. in a few minutes we're gonna see that that customer is walking on the door, all treated. Sorry about the noise from behind. I have a little son who is sometimes not too easy to handle. Now it's all the arm. It's all the arm part. Now, if I do a physical, unfortunately, I cannot do a differential with this person. That kind of sucks. But let's just do a physical first. Let's try to figure out where it is or what is the real problem. And worst case scenario, we just simply send him for a quick X-ray. Yeah, same here, you see. She cannot do... Unfortunately, she cannot do a differential. No, the game would just simply send her for sure directly for... what is it? Just do an X-ray. I try to avoid that if possible, but... Okay, let's again try to turn her over, this time to Dana Harris. And let's do a differential. I don't know how many customers the different doctors individually have, so I'm not sure if it's gonna work out or not, but let's just do it. Okay, viral tonsillitis we have again. We already know what's wrong with this person. He has pain in the ear, not pain in the ears, pain in the ears. Maybe she has pain in the ears too, I don't know. So I'm gonna do a physical. I am going to do an ear exam. I am going to do an oral exam and also some neck palpation. Fatigue, it doesn't give me an option of giving like a speech listening, so apparently that doesn't have anything to do with it. That's it. Lactose intolerance, okay, we don't need to draw blood. Blow draw. That's interesting. Okay, so let's just simply do this. You basically just have to give, wait a minute, is it? We're just gonna have diet modification, we're gonna have stomatics because of the diarrhea. No, the diarrhea is abdominal. No, which one is? The excessive flatulence. We don't have antidiarrhea and spasm. Okay, so it should all take care of it. Elbow bursitis, we already know that, but I think, is that orthopedia thing? Yeah. It should be an orthopedia thing. Now, let's see how many people we have in different places. There is one who has a workload critical already. Look at that. We have a lot of people here. Three people here for 3 offices. That's actually very simple. And one person for 2 offices. That's very simple here. But we have 8 people here. You know, we have 8 doctors. And we have like, how many cases? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 15 patients for 8 people. It's roughly 1. So it's not that horrible, but it's still much higher than the orthopedia. But right now, because I'm trying to get Sarah Martin to get that goal, so I'm gonna just go without it. Now, this person might have a fever. We have already done a physical, so we know that he doesn't have an elbow pain. That one, physical. USG, he would get the same thing, so I'm just gonna do a temperature management. Okay. Just to make sure that he doesn't have a fever, because if he has a fever, we have to give him something for that as well. Now, This person finally done a Harris control. This person, everything is done, and he got his treatment. She can go home. Done. And let me see if it actually registered. Yes, it registered. Treat patients in control, doctors in intermode 1. Perfect. Now this is gonna increase the number of people which I really need, you know. I don't want to open hospitalization yet because I'm gonna do the first floor first, like fully. I don't want to enable hospitalization's emergency either because there's gonna be a lot of trouble from that. I don't want to purchase 2 ambulances because I don't have the money. So right now this is the best bet to increase basically 10 people a day. But then again, like yesterday, I couldn't even finish all 56 because I was screwing up a lot of time. To be honest, it's my fault. So yeah, that doesn't always mean that's a good idea. Okay, so let's go there, go to here. Frank Wright, we have bronchitis, which is an emergency thing. That's good. So we might have fever. So again, we're gonna have a physical. We are going to have a chest because we have cough and wheezing and breathing problems and everything. So bronchiolitis. Does it actually have that already? Oh no, it has antibiotics. Cough suppressants. You know what? I don't even need that. Let's see what we need here. We already have fatigue. It's an interview would have done it. So temperature measurement. Let's actually go back. We're gonna just give him a temperature. Thorax percussion would give him analgesics, which means that he would have pain, which we don't know yet. So let's do a thorax percussion, which is very quick and very simple. Physical would just give the same, so no need. Microbial cultivation we don't need because we already decided that this is his sickness. So what for? And let's see if he has some abnormal X-ray issues. I don't care about it right now. Okay, so for now, I think I'm just gonna go ahead. I say bronchitis, and I'm gonna give him the antibiotics, antirhepsis, cough. Yeah, basically give him everything, and that's. Oh no, hold on. No. Sorry. Let's just do these exams first. Okay? And then we see if we need to give anything else. Bursitis, let's see. Temperature didn't have any temperature, so we can just simply tell him, okay, what you need is just. Oh, you can only give it at orthopedist, so we do have to send this person over to orthopedy, unfortunately. Okay, and it's already elbow, we already give them. Let's just let them just simply handle it directly. Okay, that person gonna go over to orthopedia and handle it. Unfortunately, that means that it doesn't give us, because this is not a control doctor. All my control doctors right now are in in emergency. Okay, let's see this guy. Chest injury. Okay, so first of all, do an emergency care. Okay, and then that could be in different things. Mostly internal, but also orthopedic. So let's do a physical and chest. Okay, first. But before anything, they're gonna do an emergency care, so that he's kind of controlled. You see, he's already suppressed. It's medium, that's fine. Okay, this person is itching still and nothing that we know about it. So now we have a physical already, it didn't help. What else can we do? It's all physical here. Physical, physical, physical. It's literally everything is, so he definitely doesn't have this contact dermatitis. We already know that. So forget about it, because we already did everything that would find it and we didn't find it. Okay? So that's not gonna happen. Let's see, we have physical, this is all physical, physical, same thing. Physical, physical, nothing found. Okay, that's fine. Now let's do some ear exam apparently. Maybe some speech listening as well, I'm not sure. Yeah, this one, if he had a sunburn, then maybe we would need that. Anyway, let's just do some ear exam. So let's see if maybe he has otitis externa. So let's do an ear exam and an odometry. And while we're doing that, there are a couple of different conditions that would have some fever. So let's check for that as well. Okay, auto-saving. That's a good thing that it keeps auto-saving, because I don't want to die with that. Okay, so now thorax percussion didn't say anything, so we don't have to give analgesics, although he might have headaches. So you know what, let's do a physical just to make sure that he has the headache medicine if he needs it. Okay, this person is all fully treated. Go home. Thank you. And I believe we do have... Oh, it's still just one. That's interesting. I don't know how it works. Some of the things I really don't know how it works, you know? So we'll see. Okay, so we do have a physical for sure first. Yeah, we don't do any of the crazy stuff yet. We're just gonna do a physical and we take it from there. Is it possible, if there is a cardio issue, there might be breathing problems. So let's actually check that, just in case. Temperature, I don't think that anything will cause him fever, right? I didn't see fever here as a possibility. So no need for, oh, there is, if you have a knee bursitis. Let's do that later. That's a small chance. So let's just go and check physical and chest. Influenza A and B. Okay, very simple. Again, as before, he might have a temperature problem. We do a serologic to check which one, B or A. And I think we're gonna have a nasal cavity inspection. Do we need a physical? No, we already have analgesics, so we don't really need that, okay? Simple fracture of ulna or radius. I'm pretty sure that it has to go. It didn't work with the differential diagnosis, so we have to have. Now again, let's see how many people we have in orthopedia right now. Because we have a ton of people here. Orthopedia have 2 people for 2 doctors. Eczema, okay, one of them is treated already, so I should probably bandage it first, but then I cannot really check it, right? So let's just go. Tough it out, lady. Let's just go and do an X-ray. Bronchitis, we still have two hidden symptoms, but I don't think I'm gonna care about it. The thorax percussion didn't bring up anything. Microbial, we don't need that. No need for that. I'm just gonna go and give pretty much all these things. Okay. And let's see how many people we have. 2. Yeah, I think the other one is just coming in from there. Viral tonsillitis. We did a neck palpation, an ear exam, nothing happened. Serologic, we don't need it because we already have the diagnosis. Antibiotics, we're not gonna have. Okay, so this is something I don't want to do because this one is really tough, you know. It's a medium discomfort, you know. I don't want to do that. Nasal, we already did we? No, we haven't done nasal cavity.
Yes, okay.
Okay, Mama says okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then do it. No worries.
Papa, why did everyone don't have a butcher
You
in
know
the
what?
TV?
You know
Why in the TV don't have butcher?
what is butcher? Butchill. You cannot watch Butchill anyway, so what's the point?
It's not butcher, butcher.
I don't know what that is. What is that? Sorry guys, this is my little son here. Okay, tenderness and pain, that's very general. So we already did physical and chest, didn't find out anything about it.
This one.
What?
This.
No, that's okay. There is no, I don't know. Oh, there are still a lot of other stuff that can be happening.
Mama?
The physical would have found it if there is any issue like that. Temperature, I don't think that there is any of the, there is one temperature. Let's check the temperature. Ear exam, only this one would have a pain in the ears. The rest wouldn't. So there's no point in that. What about these ones? EMS. I mean, how do you do that? Physical. So I really don't know. It's all basically these, so physical couldn't even tell us if it's his arm or his feet. That's kind of weird. Okay. We cannot do this. We don't have a CAG, so let's forget about it. I'm gonna go for still an ear exam just to make sure. It's only 10 something, so we can wait a little bit. Let's do a thorax thing so that we can actually check out all the, not these ones. Where is it? This one. Okay, like these ones can have some thorax problems. But like, what's the point of, if this could be so many different places? Fracture of the jaw. And I wouldn't be able to do anything with it, unfortunately. So let's just do these these ones first. Chest or broken lips. Now, here is the problem. Let's see how many people are in our other people waiting. No. Actually, my technician is probably just hanging around somewhere. So let's do an X-ray chest. Chest X-ray just to make sure. I could send over to the other guy, but you know what? I'm gonna send it over to the other guy. I'm gonna send it over to Mark Johnson. He can do a differential. Okay, go. Okay, he's itching. We don't have anything here. Okay, let's see. Can be so many things actually that can happen to this person, including it's all physical. Yeah, we already did those. I'm not gonna do a fungal for now. We might have. Let's do what is quick. Chest, abdominal. Let's do speech listening. That can be interesting sometimes. And this one is very quick as well. And this one. I'm just gonna throw at him everything that is quick. And hopefully that helps. Okay, go to this one. Okay, bronchitis, we already know for sure. Let's check if she has a high temperature. Analgesics. Let's do that, sure. We don't need that, it doesn't really matter. Actually, he does have a breathing problem. But the rest we really don't need. So let's just do those things. Swollen lymph nodes. Okay, so what I would do is a physical and neck palpation, maybe a thorax. I'm gonna start with that and let's see if it narrows it down a little bit. Basically, the whole idea is trying to always see if we can narrow down the issues, and then if we do, then we can be, easier to help. So, this guy has diabetes. We already know that. So, interview. Physical would just give him some diet modification, which he already got. Could give him tranquilizer, so maybe he is frustrated and everything. So, let's actually give a physical. Blood test, no need. No need. Okay, and we're gonna do this one. Okay, we need an echo. So we're gonna do a physical, and we actually sent him for an echo because it happened before that the guy almost died because we didn't check for an echo. Okay, so let's actually go and send him on his way basically to get an echo. ACL injury, it's definitely orthopedic. Oh, we can actually get the rise here as well. Principle of applying rest, ice, compression, elevation. Okay, so we can do it here as well. Do we have a swelling? We would have some ice, but actually it's already there, right? This is rest, ice, compression, so we actually would have it. Analgesics, pretty much I think we need to. He says that the MRI would need it to find it out, but we don't need an MRI. We already decided that that's the problem. So, does he need that? Okay, let's do a physical just to make sure that if he's in pain, we're gonna give him some pain medicine as well. Tonsillitis, I don't think there is anything else we can do. There's nothing in his chest, there is nothing in his ear. Oral cavity would give him that, we already have that. Cough suppressants, we already did the chest and nothing happened. Okay, we're just gonna go and give him, basically give him the whole thing here. We're gonna tell him to rest, nasal drops, yeah, give him the whole 9 yards. It's gonna take a bit longer, unfortunately. That's the only thing, it takes longer to apply all of that, but I think it's necessary. Bronchitis, he is happy, go home. So we have 5 people going already home. three of, I don't know, maybe it's adding it a bit later, but at least we have three people who we handled. ACL injury. So physical did come up with some swelling. That's right. So we don't need that. So we're just gonna have rice, condition, energetics. Ice rep is actually, if I do the rice, then it actually does that already, right? Because rice is basically rest, ice, compression, elevation. So it already had all of that, right? So let's just go. Okay. Tenderness, pain, we already tried a few things, nothing worked. We don't know where it is, leg or foot or chest or whatever. How about if you do a full CT? We haven't done a CT, so let's send him for a CT and that should give us a good idea in general. Cellulitis, you definitely have that, that's good. I mean, that's not good, but whatever. Let's see if you have a fever. Just in case. Okay, so he doesn't have a fever, he doesn't have that, he doesn't have a wheezing problem. He is bleeding problem, so whatever, but alright, just do it. What do you have? Antibiotics. He is coughing, he is wheezing, breathing problems. He doesn't have a, he has a headache, so we can have that. Antireflex is for the chills, I guess. Yeah, but he doesn't have a high temperature though. So I'm just gonna give it to him like this. Okay, broken ribs. We already know that from the physical. Smart, good. This guy is good. So let's just treat that. Is there any swelling? You have an ice rep there. Would have some compression reps if it's a fractured ribs, but no, it's a broken ribs. So let's just have, actually we do have that. Okay. Okay, go to simple fracture of honor. Now this one is already for sure, that's what we have. And we can have the arm cast, and we can actually have, I'm gonna give him everything again. It's, as I said, the only negative effect is that it takes longer, so whatever. Okay, this one, no need. Let's just, you just deal with it, thank you. Tennis elbow. Physical. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Proliferation therapy. We don't need that. Oh, this one actually giving the proliferation therapy, but it cannot be given here. So we actually have to send this guy to orthopedia and deal with it. Okay. You have everything already. Okay. Itching. Okay, we don't have any of these things. It's still not done. So let's actually do a blood draw. Yeah, draw some blood. We are still very early, so let's just do some other stuff. Let's do an evaluation, which is basically just thinking a little bit. I mean, they should evaluate anyway, right? Okay, this person is all happy. I mean, everything is suppressed, everything is good. Got your stuff, go home. Perfect. Now again, let's take a look here. So far, 3 patients that are handled by us. That's alright. Chronic fatigue. We normally do a speech listening. I'm not sure if I need that. Oral cavity, physical, interview, no need. And evaluation, we already have that. So let's do an oral cavity just to see if you have any pain. Other than that, you're good to go. Oh, did I do a speech listening? I don't want. Did I do that? Ah, shit. Sorry, my fault. As I said before, I'm not able to do the streams like before, like long streams. So we're gonna stop here for a minute. Um, I'm gonna actually upload this on YouTube. However, if I continue a bit later, I might just upload it in like, you know, maybe I just continue this video. So I don't know how long the uploaded video is gonna be. So thanks you guys for now. I might continue the video, but the stream for now, that's it. So see you guys later.